All right, guys, we are back, and now I don't have to be yelling. I can just talk like normal and not have to worry about you guys not being able to hear me. So that's good. The stream should be looking correct. At least I think it will. You guys let me know. I still don't even see my own stream. Sometimes this thing does weird stuff. Oh, okay, now we're back. We good. Now it's game time. Now we can stand up here, toss them like they hot. Let's go. Toss them left, right, wherever. Go wherever we want on the lake. Let's cruise. But we got to fish this little horseshoe real quick. I like the way it sets up. Of course, we got eelgrass all over the place. Came out of nowhere. Why not? Why not just show up everywhere? This wouldn't be a live stream if we didn't have eelgrass just popping in out of everywhere. Though there's not that much out there right now. I might be able to throw a little topwater. But the problem is that it's not in huge masses, but it's got like, it's broken up. So it's like here and there. And I know that my stupid walking the dog bait. Yo, what's up, Amanda? You're the first one back from the other stream. Appreciate it. So basically it's broken up and it's on the top, so there's not floating masses, but they're there, just the little pieces. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm running up on the grass right now, so I'm gonna pull off a little bit. I'm gonna pull out that chatterbait. Since I'm moving a little bit faster. But as I say that, I cast out again. Wait a second. Now there's a disagreement as to who was here first. I'll have to let you guys battle that one out. I was throwing lines, so Amanda was the first to comment. So let's see if we can level up and catch something a little bigger than what we got. Well, let's say a lot of bigger. A lot of bigger. In search of the BBL Drizzies. We got a lot of eelgrass on the freaking trolling motor. Nothing new, nothing new. The wind is blowing us in this direction, so we're trying to stay along that grass edge on this hump. It's a little bit of a horseshoe. I like it. It's a flat. I've never... Grass. Eelgrass shutting me up mid-sentence, making me think it was a fish. Come on now. I've never fished this hump, but I'm not liking it. baby, let's go. We got about 2 hours of sunlight left. There's some storm clouds popping up, but I don't think they're gonna really pose a threat as I say that. Next thing you know, it's just gonna get crazy. But whatever. We'll adjust as we go. Okay, so we're gonna cast a couple more times with this worm, try and let it sink, and then we're just going chatterbait, covering ground on this hump. I'm moving kind of fast, but from my experience, they've been kind of wanting it a little bit slower. But that was a couple days ago. This is a whole new ball game. My satellite's updated. My mic is right. Now it's time to get that bite. We're gonna cast that out there, and I swear to you guys, tonight I am going to re-spool this. This has very little line left, and the line that it does have has a lot of memory on it. So that line, you know, has a memory of lost fish and whatnot. So we got to get ourselves a brand new, fresh and clean line that won't remember our failures. And it'll just remember the good times. I did see a dude at the ramp today, and he said, "Bro, that's an awesome name." Then he told me, "You definitely got a couple more followers today." So shout out to him. He didn't give me his name, but cool dude nonetheless. Just got an Instagram follower. Potentially that was him. If he wants to shout himself out on the channel, well, let me know, dog, so I could give you the proper amount of props. You know what I'm saying? We got one fish in the afternoon. It is looking like it should start heating the temperature. Man, this freaking line and its memory is making it seem like I can barely cast 20 feet. But that ain't right, guys. I can cast slightly farther than that. I could probably go like 22 feet. I haven't even friggin' retied this chatterbait in, I don't know, definitely at least one BBL drizzy. You should probably retie at a minimum 2 BBL drizzies. You should retie. So I think I'm still good. I've only caught 1 BBL off of this one. Yo, Frenchie has found us. Frenchie has found us, and now we are GoPro mode, dog. Hopefully to the satisfaction of Frenchie, we are now in GoPro mode. So I'm like of this grass down. I like it. And it goes down into about 10 feet or so. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna position the boat, cast a couple more times with the chatterbait, letting it hit the bottom and do its thing. And then after that, I'm gonna throw a worm and let that fool hit the bottom and do his thing. Colin in the house. Canadian Colin is in the house. Canadian Colin is also a fan of the GoPro. Only problem is that all the OGs like it, but it makes it a little harder to get some new viewers. You know what I'm saying? We got to grow that channel, dog. And I hit the bill of my hat with my rod. So dumb. So dumb, but that's what happens, bro, when you keep it real. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work this chatterbait back. I'm gonna let it fall back down. I'll run it towards me after the first drop. I'll pop it and then run it towards me and then let it drop back down. Run it a little bit, then let it drop back down, staying in contact with it the entire time, and then pop it off the bottom, run it, feel a little bit vibration, and drop it back down, let it sit there, pop it up. Yo, be jamming. Roll Tide in the house. Well, it was only a matter of time before people started shouting out college teams, because it's football season, boys and girls. So we got the Roll Tide in the house. That's grass. I would expect a lot more Roll Tides to pop in as the season goes on. So we're gonna let this baby drop. Shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no. That's how chatterbaits roll. Now, where is this wake coming from? I did not see. This is like a wake of a wake boat passed or something, you know? Like there's ghost wake boats here, because that wake is, I didn't see anybody go by. And that thing is coming for us. Bro, that's the jam, you know what I'm saying? Freaking Darkman X, keeping it real. That's grass, guys. You guys let me know when that wake comes. Oh, it's coming. I tell you guys, I don't even see a boat like anywhere moving. But here we are. Okay, the chatterbait, it's fair shake. Drop Texas rig. Texas rig in there. Let him do his thing. I think I need to be a little bit off the grass though. A little bit more off the grass, because right now I'm just slightly at the edge of the grass. If I was a little further off, well then I could pop it off the grass a little bit better, rather than just basically having it vertical near the boat. Dude, this is weird right now. It's dark, but it's like barely 5 and change. So what's going on here? And those guys are posted up on that spot that I think they're on the whoop. And that's why you keep your sunglasses on, dog, so you don't hit yourself in the eye. But when you got, you know, those ninja reflexes, you just kind of bob and weave, make sure you don't get hit. Feel myself in the grass, but so I think that grass that I'm in is like some kind of weird long grass that I might not be a fan of, but I definitely don't know the name of. Again, I like the way this area sets up, but I just haven't got it to show its promise. Never fished it before, but it looks good. But we're gonna move. I'm just moonwalking us a little bit so that we can, one, work this a little bit better, but two, get ready to bounce, because we got the GoPro. We're just gonna cruise, not too far, because limited light left. I'll throw one more cast with this worm, and then we're gonna move over to a different spot. We'll see how the eelgrass is behaving. Get that sensitivity back. So where's the party at for Labor Day, boys and girls? That way I can avoid it because I'll be fishing. And if there's a party, I don't want all the chaos near me. Makes it a little harder to stay stable. I'm Richard Jean, the fishing machine. Let's out woo! Wake happens. I'm gonna have to check that dude out. You're like the third person who's told me about that guy while I was out here fishing. Be like, yo, you ever watch Richard Jean, the fishing machine? And then I say, sadly no, my dudes. Sadly no. Man, I got my freaking battery back to use the freaking live scope, active target, and give the lake a nice little sonogram, but I ain't used it at all. Because it's been gone for the longest time. I just forgot it exists. So let's hit the gas, see where these fools is at. They look like they were here, but vamonos. Hopefully I tightened up the GoPro enough to where it doesn't point upward. Oh no, that's how rough riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh pick off a couple little ones right here, but we ain't here for the little ones, brah. Eelgrass is over here. We're not going to run all the way down to the dam area because we don't got enough time to go over there and handle business. Whoa, 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 hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. We see one of our rods is feeling like it wants to try and sneak its way into the water. So let's just fix that. What's the deal with this dude? Trying to sneak his way out the boat? Come on, bro. Don't be crazy, man. We don't want to be losing a rod. Rods is strapped. Time to handle business. I can't believe none of you guys told me that rod was loose. I rely on you guys. I rely on showing you guys to be my eyes and ears. Right there, but I don't know. It looks like a yacht. Where you balling to? This guy out here just balling about. Boats and O's. Boats and O's. We're gonna fish this little point that comes out right here. And by little, I mean not little. It stretches out for a little bit. It has two little humps that come up. But this is where we're gonna post up, guys, and see what we can pull out the water. All right, it's game time, baby. Let's go, baby. Eelgrass assessment. Some floating eelgrass. Not a lot. Let's throw ourselves out a little. Where'd it go? Did it fly out the boat? Nah. A little top water, just, you know, should be a little, oh, you son of a gun. Be a little crazy. Maybe not. Maybe not. Gotta untangle it. Fool can't catch a fish, but he sure can catch a rod and catch carpet and all other things that I'm not intending for him to catch. All right, so the hump is over here, and it seems like he's already caught either himself or he's caught a piece of eelgrass. Let's find out. Himself was the answer, but he tried to fake it like he didn't do anything. But I saw him. He was on himself. We're starting to get all up in the eelgrass. I forgot to bait the boat. I forgot. But like I said, guys, it's my first time back. I forgot the bait. Oh well. All right, let's get you set. I'm gonna post up right here. Spot lock it, spot lock and drop it, and then when the wind blows us in the direction that I'm expecting it to, I will then reposition the camera. Let's get you guys some action over here. I'll check the angle on the camera in a little bit. You guys may have, you might be totally out of. Okay, so we could at least move this out of your way. Got ourselves some eelgrass from the bottom. Cool, cool. Gotta be patient enough to let that fool hit the floor. And then slow roll them. I also got to cast to the right angle. That might have been too deep out there. I might have been hitting the very edge of the point and not that little hump that comes off of it. Yeah, I had to come outside and fish because I've been staring at a computer screen for days. I was like, bro, I'm gonna go freaking blind. I'm gonna go blue light blind here. Blue light blind. I'm gonna have to change you guys your angle because the wind has moved us just a little bit. That blue light's gonna make me go insane. Let me switch that angle for you guys. That's actually the angle that you guys probably want, but or maybe you want this angle where they're blowing up over there, and I don't have a rod in my hand, of course. So now that they've stopped, let's throw something out there. You know, the best time to throw something out there is when they're done blowing up. Those guys were probably little dudes anyway, but only one way out to them. Where are they at now? Over here? Those little raindrops. Okay, so we'll keep this rod handy just in case. But that was a missed opportunity. And now let's get back to what we were doing. And moving you guys in the direction where I will be casting. You son of a gun if you're jumping over there now that I moved the camera. You son of a gun. You son of a gun. Edited for TV, of course. I think this weekend there'll be a boat posted up in most of the fishing locations. As you can see, there's a boat over there, a boat right there, and then a boat over here, and then there's another one further off to my right. So people mean business fishing this weekend. Then there's another one further to my right. So the answer, guys, as to whether you missed something or not, was negative. Frenchie, what happened, bro? France doesn't supply stable internet? What's going on here? Holler at Elon. He might be able to help you. Though sometimes it frustrates me. Oh, that eelgrass just shot water in my eye. I'm not feeling the amount of grass I would expect here. Which is odd. When you don't feel the amount of grass you expect, you gotta go to the bait that tells you the bottom composition. I do feel a little bit of grass there, not anything crazy. Interesting. I went to go look at my fish finder real quick, and that tells me that I gotta be a little more to the right. Do you have something on the sonar? Do I have something on the sonar? As in, underneath me, there are a couple little blips that go by every so often, but I'm in 15 feet of water, so I'm not really... And I'm casting to the shallow. That's on the traditional sonar, not the side imaging. I'm gonna reposition just so I get a better feel of where I actually am. I see little plumes, little bait fish plumes. Right now the wind will position us, and then you guys will be able to see what I'm casting to. Jace, that is correct. The lake is already packed. There's nobody golfing, man. Nobody golfing. They're taking swings at the fish, bro. They're taking swings at the fish, not at the balls. Oddly enough, the boat has not positioned itself the way I expected it to. That's why we got to get on the water early, Chase, because if you get out here late tomorrow, it's gonna be chaos. You gotta be the early bird. Well, would you look at that? Set the hook on some hydrilla like a champ. We're gonna hit it from the other side in a little bit. That's the other option. You got a good idea right there, bro. You could night fish. But if you ain't dealing with the people that are bugging you, you'll be dealing with the bugs that might be bugging you. There's some trade-offs. But those people that were fishing that other spot have left. And I haven't given that spot a thorough working in a while. I just kind of give it a half donkey kind of working on the way back home. Never really give it, you know, the golden hours, the good time, because I pop around. So I'll hit it up in a little bit, assuming that it's still open at that point in time. You got a bug suit, dog? Is it like a beekeeper's suit? So I've never seen a bug suit, dog. Because I'm out here sometimes just at the friggin' at dusk, and my friggin' fish finder is just attracting every single gnat on the planet. We're gonna move a little bit. We're gonna hit it from a different angle. We will hit it from a different angle, work this area, and hopefully not be hit by this boat over here. Okay, all right, they're turning. We're good, we're good. Hey, what the heck, man? It's like I didn't even know where I was at. It's like I was cast into the wrong spot, dog. Focus, homie, focus. gotta act like I've been on a boat before. Okay, so there's definitely a healthy amount of grass here. I'm gonna change the whole angle right now, guys. I just gotta get situated real quick. All right, straight there. Straight there. All right, guys, so we should be casting to the top of this hump and slowly working it out of all that grass. You guys are right now looking in the right direction, but that's not gonna stay that way. If the boat would just decide, where do you want to face, player? Based on the wind, I feel like you should be facing a different direction, but what do I know about physics? But I'm casting in this direction. Because that's where the hump is. It's already hit the ground, so it's pretty shallow out there. It didn't take much line. We just gotta get a good clean pop through that grass. That way we can work it through the rest of the grass on the way down, because in about 12 feet, that's when the grass kind of gives way. It's a floppy hat with some very thin mesh tape on, bro. Only secret I'll give. Hey, bro, that secret's appreciated. That secret is appreciated. If you can't fish in comfort, then what's the whole point of fishing? Because if you're focused on something else, it gets a little bit difficult to hook into these fools. All right, now the wind's positioning the boat. Frenchie's talking about it being a quiet one. Ye of little faith, Frenchie. We got this, bro. We got this. It's our first day back, dog. We gotta remember what the grass feels like. Be one with the grass. Work our baits through it. And then be one with the fish. Get that big fish energy in the house. All right, keep turning it and turning it, and one day we'll be looking at the right spot, guys. One day. Dude, at night, it gets a little weird when you set the hook or when you feel something bite your bait, because usually my eyes are focused on like other things, right? So like I'm looking at an eagle or something, or I'm looking at a tree or something to distract me, right? And then something bites my bait. I'm like, all right, cool. But at night, I'm not looking at anything, and it's just kind of dark. Then all of a sudden it's like, thunk, and you're like, whoa, what was that? And it's kind of weird. I'll just call it weird, bro. We'll fish this for another 10 minutes or 15 or so, and then we're moving to the other spot that I don't give a lot of play to until the end of the night. Jace, fishing at night it's something different. Are you talking about fishing at night with the moon, or just at night? Because I only go out there when there's a moon, bro, so that I have at least some bit of light. Because if I go out there with no light, bro, I'll basically be Van Damming out here, bro, and I ain't about that. I don't have his skills, bro. Be able to see without seeing, you know what I'm saying? I won't be able to do that, dog. And I mean Jean-Claude, not Kevin. Both formidable Van Dams in their own right. So I barely got my battery that I use. It's grass, guys, it's grass. Let's not get happy. I barely got back my battery that I use for the forward-facing sonar. Already gave an honest review about Lithium Pros and their battery. Did that on the last live, but I'll let you know. Second time that their battery has died on me, and I had to ship it back. But they just said that it was so drained so low that they had to charge it forever, and that it was gonna, they re-leveled the cells or something along those lines, and that it should be good now. I'm like, I don't know about that, bro. Second time I sent that full back, and you guys don't want to just kind of replace it. But I let them know I'm keeping the box in case I got to send it back a third time. If I do that a third time, bro, definitely not going to be a happy camper. But moral of the story is, I do have the forward-facing sonar. I just haven't turned it on because I forgot that it existed, seeing as how I haven't had it in a billion years. So let's see what happens, bro. Let's give the lake a little sonogram. Let it know if it's having twins. We've been fishing all this time without it. All the lives that we've been on. But if we got it, might as well use it. Now keep in mind, I'm not an expert when it comes to this. Oh, you want to just see splashing up top? All right, cool. I'm not an expert when it comes to the forward-facing sonar because I can't keep it in the beam as much as I would like. But that's a personal problem. Oh, Jace, I keep it real on this channel, bro, so I'll give you the honest review of whatever I use, whether it sucks or it doesn't. But I'll tell you one battery, and keep in mind, I'm not sponsored by anybody. For what reason, I don't know. They just don't want to sponsor me, bro. But one battery that has not caused me any issues is that Ionic battery. Dude, that Ionic battery, I bought it because my freaking Lithium Pros battery had let me down. So I needed another battery, a starter battery. And since I bought that one, dude, not a single problem out of that battery. Well, hold on. There was a little bit of a problem, but I don't know if that was the wiring of the boat or the wiring, or of the dirty power that was coming out of the battery itself. So I was like, the forward-facing sonar, sometimes it kind of like, I think it might like when you turn on the motor and whatnot, it might go above the voltage and just kind of shut off, right? But I was having problems with the forward-facing sonar kind of liking that power. So what I did was I ran some isolated power cables from the battery to the forward-facing sonar, and that kind of cleaned it up a little bit. That's what I say, Frenchie. I don't know what's gonna happen, but what do you call it? It kind of cleaned it up, and now I just have the Lithium Pro as my forward-facing sonar battery, and that's it. And the Ionic, it's now my starter battery, and it runs my 16 and my 12-inch screens. And dude, what I like about it is it also has an app that tells you how long, and it also runs my Starlink and all this other stuff, right? It tells you how long battery you got, right? How much battery you got left, which is cool, because the Lithium Pros one, they probably fixed it now, but the Lithium Pros one never told me how long. You're just kind of like, let's see what happens. But as I'm talking, we can now look at this forward-facing sonar. What do you know? It works. What do you know? What am I seeing? I'm currently seeing a lot of bait fish just chilling right in front of me. Some fish kind of cruising around. The other thing that sucks is that Lowrance's Ghost trolling motor, the arrow on top, doesn't actually always point in the right direction. So about this little, I saw one of the pros have this little pointer on their trolling motor, and I was like, what's up with that? So I bought one of those. Forgot what it's called. What is it called? Well, I forgot what it's called, but that one, it attaches to the shaft of the trolling motor, so that way you got a physical indicator as to where your trolling or your transducer is pointing. Rather than seeing that arrow and being off, like I'm talking about, you could be off ridiculous if you watch that arrow. So yeah, we'll fish this. Well, actually, we'll just move and go to the other spot, because that's the double-edged sword here, right? You're throwing that forward-facing sonar, and then, I mean, what are the homies watching? Just a dude watching a screen? We gotta find that balance. So we'll figure it out now that we got it. And if Lithium Pros lets me down, I'll let you guys know, because I keep it real. Well, would you look at that? We got ourselves a lily pad leaf. What's it doing all the way out here? I have no idea. But we'll move back to that other spot and we'll fish it for the hour that we have left. C-stick, that's what's up. Shane knows what's up. Shane, see, you got my back, dog. I appreciate that. I forgot what it was called. Everybody can thank Shane for that. So, so Chase, like Lawrence, so I hadn't been fishing, like I didn't have a boat for years, dude, years. And when I last left the game, I thought, okay, Lawrence, I had Hummingbird before, let me try out Lawrence. And so I tried it out. This boat, like most boats, were coming with Garmin's. Is somebody in that spot? Most boats were coming with Garmin's, and I was like, bro, I'm not trying to get a freaking a GPS receiver or a watch or something like that. So I didn't really pay it no mind. But I totally forgot that Garmin were the guys that basically pioneered the forward-facing sonar. So it didn't even click to me, bro. I just had them switch all the, like, I was looking for a boat that had Lowrance, not Garmin, nothing. So once I figured that out and it clicked to me, I was like, ah, man, I could have gone with the Garmin's. But we can't undo. We can't undo any of that, so we're just gonna go with what we got and make it work. Taking a Sunday cruise instead of hitting the pedal to the metal. It's like I got all the time in the world. Yeah, so the pro that actually told me what that little yellow stick was, I believe his name is Jacob Wall. I had seen it on one of his videos, and then I just put a comment on there asking a question, and then within about a day or so he answered me, and he was like, yeah bro, it's the C stick. And I was like, oh bro, this fool he saved me so much headache. And it's made it a little bit better, but it hasn't totally solved the problem, because you got to kind of lean over a little bit in order to, well, what have we here, boys and girls? A bunch of little fish doing their thing in about 12 feet of water. Yeah, so you still got to lean over the boat a little bit so that you can see. Sometimes, you know, like if the trolling motor blocks the view of the stick, Shane knows the struggle. He's got a ghost. Okay, Frenchie asking me where I'm going. I'm going to the spot that we usually just kind of end the day on, since it's closer to home base. But this time we're gonna hit it up a little earlier. You see, dogs, here's one of the things I'm talking about. And I don't know if it was this one might be a current drop, because right now this fish finder in the front, I don't know if you can see it, but it's now gone into some dumb mode that I have to restart it. But I think that might have been a current drop, because I haven't charged the ionic battery, right? I haven't charged it in, like, I don't know, definitely 2 outings I haven't charged it. It had enough juice so that I could just come out here and run it again, right? But when I started the motor, it may have dropped it to where it was low enough to where this fish finder in the front was gonna behave weirdly. Dude, it started off sunny today, and then all of a sudden these clouds came and it is no longer sunny. But I'm not complaining, dude. I am not complaining, because I'd rather have it like it is now than have it hot. In fact, I should probably drink some water, but forget about that. I gotta get a new trailer. I'm throwing a 1/4 ounce jig out there. I'm gonna find a trailer that I want to throw. So I'm gonna use one of those rage tail craws. It was a rock, guys. It was a rock. At least I think it was. Felt like a rock. Donald, what is happening, dude? You getting ready to bust it, man? I'm jealous. Well, that was a faked hook set right there. Not because I'm trying to fake you guys out, because it faked me out. Look at that. You guys see that guy right there? Just jumping. Let's try and make this happen. Okay, so we are a little right of the spot that I had marked. So we'll just cast, well, depends in which direction you're looking, but we're definitely off to the side of the spot that I had marked. We are in 14 feet of water. And we're gonna try and drag this jig. If not, we'll creep up a little bit and we're gonna start throwing the top water up here because it is nice and calm. Yo, Donald just took away his smiling, happy face. What's up with that, dog? All right, so I'm hung in a rock right now, but the rock is still forgiving. This is gonna get good. I keep on trying to get it over that rock. Oh, we're over the rock. Okay, all right. Ah, fun. Did I get him? Oh, I got him. Got him. He's little. He's little, guys. That's why I didn't know if I had him. Because he's little. He's a little spot. He's little. Little, guys. Little. Little. Little spot, but definitely out there. I was dragging this jig. It's a 1/4 ounce little jig, little dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Me and Frenchie were in a discussion about little jigs, little fish. Frenchie assures me that that's not the case. Yo, now Donald just gave me a little X. I'm all over the place emotionally, Donald. I don't know what's going on here. There was a happy face, and now I see an X on here. I don't know what to make of this, bro. Are you enjoying this? Are you not entertained? Now I got a Zachary. All right, so I'm gonna drag it again. Drag it down there. Bros, when I set that hook, I set it like it was gonna be a big fish, and it just kinda, I moved the fish. I moved the poor little dude. Bro, it is like, it's barely 7 and it's looking like it's already 8 and change. But that means we got about 40 minutes or so, a little less time than I would have liked here, because there's different angles that we want to hit this from. I haven't really seen any topwater action out here. It's pretty quiet. All right. We'll give this a little bit, not too long, and then we're gonna start pushing up a little bit closer to the bank. Well, bank, sorry. A little closer to the shallow. Bank is not correct. Where am I? Very up top. There's no ripple, very little ripple, we'll say. Did I go to a Guntersville of a different timeline, bro? Because this don't look like the Guntersville from my timeline. There's some rock right there. Gotta try and not get hung up on it. Come on now. Okay, we're hung up on the rock. Well, I have to go over there. While I'm going over there, I'm gonna do some forward facing. See what we got here. Well, would you look at that? Straight in line in that direction. We got ourselves a whole bunch of little fools. Okay, all right. Let's see if I can throw this little minnow. The issue is finding my minnow first. That's the hardest part for me, is finding my minnow. And you guys can see that we are in basically dead calm water. A little breeze, but dead calm water, and I have trouble finding this little dumb minnow. But that right there is a personal problem. And I always find them when it's too late. Dude, they are stacked up back there. And over there. Okay, the wind's blowing me in this direction. I'm gonna cast in this direction and just kind of let it sink down there. Then I'm gonna slow roll that minnow back to me in hopes that somebody sees it and says, yo, that's me. Well, they're definitely jumping over there where I threw. I would like a little more sunlight so that we can take this a little longer. to drop back down, see if I can. I might be a little too low. Again, I'm not using the forward-facing sonar. It's pointing somewhere over there. I'm just kind of, from what I had seen, casting back to it and seeing if I can get some of these fools to bite. And if that's not the case, well, I'm gonna throw the jig back out there, because they were hanging out there, that's for sure. Minnow down, minnow down. Now just slowly work them back. If I get one, it'll probably be one of those little guys. Actually, I'm not throwing a jig out there. I'm gonna throw that shaky head out there. Excuse me. Throw that shaky head out there to 14 feet. Where I'd seen these fools, and I'm just gonna slowly drag them back. Who wouldn't want to pick him up? A nice little worm cruising on the ground. Easy, easy meal. Because I am seeing fish just, and that's the double-edged sword of the forward-facing sonar, right? Like, you're seeing fish, then you get hung up on these fish that just, you try and make them bite. One cast out that way. If this cast brings back nothing, we're gonna cruise and get a little more, or get close to the shallow. Yeah, because this one little fish right here, that's not the way we're going out. I'll make one cast in that direction though. just seems like we should be smoking them right now. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm in the twilight zone. There's no eelgrass, there's no wind, there's no sun, but there's only one fish, one biting fish. This place looks a lot darker than what it should be right now. Let's see here. Gotta adjust some of these settings here. Well, there's a little my shaky head came back with a little helmet, so that's cool, you know, safety first, I guess. Safety first. Got itself a little hard hat. That's so cute. Good job, shaky head. I'll throw one time out here with this forward-facing minnow, let them drop, and then we're definitely moving that way. Said 14 casts later. Guys, we are now moving to that, going a little more shallow. And I really want to throw a top water, but top water always lets me down. Well, just as I said that, just as I said that, these guys mock me to my face. They mock me to my face, guys. I hope you guys saw that though. They were basically blowing up right next to me. This don't look like top water. I don't know what will. that chatterbait in there. Hard to see my line. Dude, this looks like picturesque. Picturesque fishing time. We just gotta capitalize. Grass. Grass, guys, grass. Felt somewhat fishy, but it was grass. We are in about 10 feet of water. Hootie ho in the house. What up, Mark? He lives. He lives, dog. He lives. You can call off that APB, bro. I am alive. Missing persons report. The only thing cracking was 2 little fish, bro. We only cracked on 2 little fish. One with a chatterbait and one with a jig. But we're looking to crack on another. We're looking to crack on a 4-pounder. Where you at? Where you at? Bros, I'll tell you right now. Okay, that might be 2 more than you caught, bro, but barely, I'll tell you guys right now, I'm almost wishing that battery that I use in the forward-facing sonar wasn't, there's one, wasn't working because, oh, son of a, no, he's still there, but he ain't big. There you go, Mark. We got one for you, brah. Flip him. Flip him. He's all right, but he ain't a giant. He ain't what we're here for. Showing me all the fish that I should be catching. That forward-facing sonar, that's a curse. All right, so dude, not even a pound. I mean, he's probably a pound, but we ain't hitting that 2-pound mark, dog. But I'm letting that chatterbait just kind of settle to the bottom, and then, because it's pretty shallow out there, and then once he's on the bottom, let's pop him up and roll him a little bit. And believe me, guys, I am not a chatterbait expert, but I found that that's what's working for me right now, utilizing this chatterbait. And tomorrow I'll have more line on this rod, so I might be able to freaking cast like a man tomorrow and not be severely handicapped. With this memory-filled line. Ah, we gotta add them up. We gotta do math out here, dude. Oh, man. Dudes, according to this fish finder, this forward-facing sonar, basically we're just on top of a barrel of fish everywhere. There's just fish everywhere. We should be disgusted with ourselves, or myself, I should say, not you guys. You're just digital co-anglers. You had no fault in the choices made, but we should be basically disgusted with ourselves because there's a fish in fact, we should have snagged one. That's what it looks like. We should have snagged one, and on every cast we should be snagging, at minimum snagging them, based on what I'm seeing here. It's basically Labor Day underneath the water, as it will be tomorrow with all the chaos. Prepping for the tourneys. Bro, the tourneys are already done. Dude, there's so many fish everywhere. So I'm trying to throw up onto that. Throw up onto that. So I'm not throwing up, but I'm trying to toss up to the grass on that flat. But currently, I've been slacking on my push-ups or something. Are you thinking about going out there tomorrow? Oh yeah, bro. I'll be out tomorrow in the morning. And I have to put this caveat, bro. God willing, because there have been times that I said, hey, I'll be there, bro. I'll be out on the water tomorrow. And he had other plans, you know. That was grass. Kind of felt bite-ish. Real kill. Real kill. Real kill. Nobody ever said it would be easy. That is true. Dudes, according... I don't know if you guys can see this, but according to this, there are fish every inch of this lake. We're going back in the other direction, getting a little thrown off with the light, the lack of that we have right now. But maybe this, I've been out for like the entire week, so maybe the sun just goes down a little faster now. Who knows? So we've got two little babies here. Two little babies. That's three little babies. I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna throw a shaky head and slow it down a little bit after I go one last pass with this chatterbait. We're in the grass for sure. Oh yeah, so tomorrow I'll be out here from sunrise till roughly maybe 10 or so, because there's gonna be some college football, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go check that college football. How shallow you throwing that blade? So sorry about that, Joey, if I didn't answer in a timely manner. I would say that I'm in like 5 feet or so out there. Currently, I'm in 10 feet. Let me just turn this forward-facing sonar out there and see. Yeah, it's pretty shallow out there. It's pretty shallow, maybe 4 feet. And then it starts to drop to the 12 feet that I'm in right now. Mark, you saw me catch one fish off the chatterbait and then you're like, yeah, bro, it's time to change. Get rid of that chatterbait, bro. That's trash. But that is very disappointing. I think this is a nice spot to tear them up. But instead, we only caught two little babies. Been having good luck on a frenzy. You talking about, I'm assuming that's a crankbait, correct? Now the GoPro is not doing the light justice. It's looking a lot darker than what it is, guys. Well, that's gonna change in a second. So maybe the GoPro also makes me look darker. Who knows, bro? Fritz side. Yeah, man, so I've been throwing the Fritz side. One day I threw the Fritz side like the majority of the morning, bro, and I got maybe 1 or 2 bites off the Fritz side. It's in the boat. I just kind of stopped throwing it after a while because I switched back to the chatterbait and started to get bites. And I usually have 2 freaking cranking rods, but one of them's out of commission. That way I just switch rods rather than trying to switch baits. But with the fact that I gotta grass. With the fact that I gotta switch baits every time, it gets annoying. So I have to pick my poison and just stick with it. Sadly. I mean, that's first world problems, you know what I'm saying? Oh, poor baby, he's got one cranking stick out of his 9, 10 rods, however many are here. Done good shallow on Monticello here in South Carolina. Yeah, I was expecting to get some good bites here. Because I usually, let's not say usually, but quite frequently on the live, I picked off like 4-pounders off of this little hump right here. So I thought I'd give it more time than what I usually give it. I usually just give it like I don't know, probably about the same amount of time that I gave it today. Just so happens that I didn't pull up fast enough because I was over there messing around with some other fish, or attempting to. Monticello in South Carolina. Gamecocks? You a Gamecocks fan, bro? There is a little more light, guys. I promise you that. I wouldn't be out here casting if there was no light. If it looked like the GoPro looks right now. It is my honey hump, dog. I stop by it every time on the way out, every time on the way in. Just to let them know I was here. Clemson. No, I forgot about that. My bad. Totally forgot about that. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot there's also college games tonight. What's the deal, bro? I had to get out on the water because I said it earlier, but I've been staring at computer screens for far too long. I had to readjust my eyes, and I was gonna go blue light blind, or at least blue light bat guano crazy. Oh, mother, bros. That was the hit. That was the hit. I set the hook, and mother son of a gun, I came back with no bait. He snapped. She snapped. The bait snapped. I'm gonna snap. You guys can't see anything. Bros, son of a... I snapped my bait off, dog. I told you guys, this is where the monsters, they lie. But look at that little snap right there. You got to be kidding me, bro. Lost the shaky head. Lost a shaky head. You got to be kidding me. Don't really care about the shaky head. I'm more concerned about the freaking, the head that was connected to that shaky head. All right, I'm gonna throw a Texas rig out there. Fun. Oh man, that would have been the way to end a freaking live. Son of a... Mark, that's not funny, bro. Too soon, bro, too soon. Dude, I'm telling you, that was some weight behind that fish. God. You gotta be kidding me, though. I slow rolled that baby just right. Just right. Mental note. Good fishermen check for abrasions. Fishermen who cry about the fish they lost don't. What an idiot. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I stopped looking at computer screens so that I can, well, that's probably good for me. A couple tears will help with the eyes, you know, the eye dryness from staring at the screen. So that works, bro. You gotta look at the positive, the silver lining. Fish loss tears allow the lubrication of the eyes to stop the redness. Mother fun. All right, fellas, time to grub. Have a great night. Peace out, Mark. I'll be on at 5:30 or whenever the sun rises in this place. Son of a gun. Hoo-wee. So guys, we should probably do the same thing that Mark did and shut her down. Oh my God, I can't believe I missed that one. Because the GoPro has no light to show what's going on. It's just basic. I don't know what you guys can see. Looks a little dark on my screen. I'm a little confused how you guys can't see the fish finder though. Oh, I'm in the way. All right, last cast, guys. Last cast, and hopefully when this, if we hook into a fish, hopefully he comes back with a shaky head. Son of a gun, bros. What the heck happened there? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it's also getting off the water at about 10:30 or so. Later, Joey. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you following, bro. Spread the word. We fished Lake Guntersville as many times as we can. I was supposed to go to another lake, but God had other plans, so we're here in Lake Guntersville. Not a bad place to be, though. So if you can hit us up tomorrow, man, hit us up tomorrow. All right, guys, this cast is about in. I'm letting it just kind of hang out on those rocks down there. If you guys got scary stories to tell, now's about the time to tell them, so that when I'm headed back to the dock, I get all spooked out. Well, the only scary story that you guys could tell me right now that'll affect me is a fisherman set the hook and his line snapped, and I'll be like, oh, bro, too soon, too soon. All right, guys, well, that's it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will be back on the water at 5:30 or sometime whenever the sun starts coming up. I don't know, I'll have to look at my watch or whatever. So hopefully you guys can tune in. Appreciate it, guys. Have a safe Labor Day weekend. If you don't tune in and you're having too much fun, that's cool, but have a safe weekend. Don't do any crazy stuff. Everybody get back home to their families, and I appreciate you guys checking in. We'll see you mañana, guys. Thank you, Joey. Good luck to you as well. Hopefully you keep getting them shallow, get some shallow South Carolina bass, and I'll root for Clemson whenever they're playing the Gamecocks. Just for you, dog. Peace out, guys.